Hey, it's me. It's Mike. I'm back. I'm in the Amazing Grace place, Mike's Amazing Grace place, and let's see what do we got. We got Fake Human. How you doing, Fake Human? Good to see you here. Um, what I'm going to do. This is especially for Gorhari people who watch him, who come in here and watch. Maybe they never watched before. But this one is for you guys, really. It's for everybody. I got a lot of stuff to show. I got videos like usual. It's the usual thing, but I'm hoping that some Gorahari people are watching. I hope they really pay attention and watch and try to understand. Try to understand what's going on. Seriously. So I hope you people are out there, and I hope you're watching right now. And I know you are. I know some of you are. I don't know if you watch on the replay. You come in and you watch live. I know. I know you do. But I do have a lot of great stuff I'm going to show, and I hope that everybody gets in here. Hey, AJ, good to see you. And Aviator Lochan. Good to see you. I saw you in with Gorahari today. Earlier. So I don't know what was going on because I wasn't listening. I just happened to see it popped up on my thing and I saw it. So I got some stuff I want to catch up. I want to show. Hey, Duke of Squirrels. Good to see you here. Let's get right to this. Let's get right to this opening here. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so thanks for sticking that out. Hey, we got who else we got in here? It's everybody. We got Fake Human running after that Kiwi. Okay, so I don't know if it was Duke of Squirrels or it was Ann. But somebody said, "Hey, you got to check out Gorahari. What was going on?" And so I did, and I was just, again, it's just fascinating to watch this guy, this so-called guru, this so-called spiritual leader, this so-called advanced devotee, ecstatic symptoms, whatever you want, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. It is just amazing to watch this guy melt down and act like just an ordinary friggin' person. He ain't nothing special. I don't care how many times he says he has a dream. It just doesn't matter. And like me saying I had a dream that I'm the president of the United States. Is anybody going to listen? Who the fuck would listen to that? Gora, I know this guy who knows this other guy who knows a guy who knew that guy. So all you guys, I'm now one of those guys. I had a dream about a guy, you know. Anyway, let me just. I'm gonna try something that I've been wanting to do. Yet they're not gonna wake up. They're not gonna wake up. Like Gorahari, we're not changing his mind. We're not changing his mind. We're not changing Lolita's mind. But what we're doing is we're exposing these people so that other people will know. People like Rodhay and any other Rodhays in there that are stuck. Let me show you this real quick. I want to show you this real quick. Okay, this is not. This is just like a. This is just like a Gorahari thing. Okay, I don't know what it is, but as soon as I see, as soon as I see a higher state of consciousness, I know this is a scam. Okay, so let me show you this real quick. I'm not going to get into it, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, I didn't even see this part. Wow, this is really something. Check this out. Yeah, it reminds me. I don't know. Some of you that are my age you might remember this Adam Ant. I should clip that. It's an Adam Ant song. I'm a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and it's it's a great song. It's an Adam Ant song, back from like the I don't know 79, 80, 81. I don't know when it was, 81, 82, somewhere back then, like 40 some years ago. But it was Adam Ant, and it was I'm the friend of a friend of a friend. I'm the friend of a friend of a friend. It's something about like getting into a club. I'm a friend of John. He starts naming off all these people he's a friend of. It's so stupid. But look at this. Okay, healing the inner child journey with Sri Amma Bhagavan. See, I knew it. I knew it was some. I knew it was some stupid shit. Look at this. Okay, here you go.
Transfer programs are meant to be focusing on that country. And this is for US and Canada, the one that's starting. This program,
you like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Which started off in 2021 at the beginning of the 81,000 Dikshiyagna membership program.
Hey, anybody can get caught up in this bullshit. I'm telling you. And I'm not saying that meditation or chanting or doing whatever little thing you want to do, it can totally relax you. It can relax you, make you happy, feel better, and everything like that. But once you get into this idea that there's some guy that's going to take you to God, and now you're giggling and laughing, and now God's talking to you, and now God's explaining things to you while you're napping, or if somebody doesn't believe in your dream, then they're an atheist and they're a demon and they're this and they're that. I mean, then that crosses over into friggin' psychosis, psychotic, schizophrenia. I don't know what you friggin' call it. I'm not a doctor, but that crosses the line. So you're either a scammer or you're friggin' suffering from some kind of mental disorder, and it goes for these people too. There is no higher state of consciousness. You know that there just isn't. You can be relaxed. You can be really relaxed. You can be extremely relaxed, or you can be uptight and stressed out, or you can be calmer than you, dude. You can be calm. I'm calmer than you, dude. Calmer than you. But there's no higher state of conscious. You're either conscious or you're unconscious, okay? Or something's happening in your subconscious. I mean, there ain't no ultra consciousness. There ain't no infra consciousness or, extra consciousness. This ain't it. Don't know. And saying you had a dream doesn't make it so. It just doesn't. And these people saying that, well, I got some initiation. What? Some happened to you? It's just, and look, these are probably really nice people. I have no idea. But if you're trying to bring people into a cult, bring people into more of this bullshit, you're trying to control people's lives with this stuff. And I don't know how controlling it is, but it don't look, when I see a Bhagwan or a Sri Ananda, whatever, and all of that, I just say, look out. Just go the other way. Like, okay, so I'm just showing you that these Goroharis, these Gorohari cheaters, con artists, because that's what they are. They're con artists. This Gorohari is a scamming con artist, is what he is. That's exactly what he is. Hey, how you doing? Ghana, good to see you. He's a con artist. And when people are onto his con, he gets pissed off. Yeah, no, I know he is way worse. But what I'm saying is, we don't even know what these people are going through. We really don't. Yeah, I mean, it's all this. I mean, really, when you break it down, like with a periodic table of elements, and you break it down to its elemental form and all of that, like what's really going on, it's a bunch of carnival barking, bullshit. Carnival barking, circular talking, reasoning. It's just, and they're all the same. They just got to switch. Everyone's got to switch it up so that their snake oil is just a little bit better than everybody else's snake oil. He's another scammed scumbag. He is, because people think this is going to help their mental illness, and that's what's really wrong. That's the worst thing. Okay, is thinking that this is going to help your mental state of mind, or it's somehow going to make you feel better. Let me jump right in. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see, because I don't want to come back. Let me get rid of these people. Okay. I'll get lost. I'll get lost in my production. Okay. Hare Krishna is bad for your health. This is Anke Holst, and she's written articles and her story on the internet, and she's been interviewed. Hey, Guru Ma, good to see you. This is for you too. This is for you. Okay, it's called Hare Krishna is bad for your mental health, and this woman was in it. Okay, she's another casualty. Okay, another casualty.
Hello, I'm still doing my public speaking course, and today I want to talk about a subject I know really well, which is the environment of the Hare Krishnas, and why I think involving yourself in that environment is a really bad idea for a person's mental health. Now, I know this subject really well because I've been there. I spent about 10 years of my life being deeply immersed in the Hare Krishna movement, and spent time in different temples in Germany and in Sweden. And so I want to talk about why it's a really harmful environment for an individual. Now, I will first talk about the philosophy that's underpinning everything they're doing. Then I want to talk about how this philosophy is being implanted in a person through the programs. in the temples. And then I want to talk about what I think this philosophy does to a person's mental health. And then I will talk a little bit about the importance of, once you've removed yourself physically from the environment, of working really, really hard and being aware of the need to work really, really hard on removing that structure from your thinking, because that's much more difficult than removing yourself physically. Now,
so you can see, this is really something. Still sober. I'm glad you're still sober. I really am. I'm really happy for you. Seriously, I really am. I'm really happy. She's obviously in Maya. Yeah, she's a demon. She's a demon. She's an atheist. You know, all that. This former devotee is using critical thinking. Run away. The beast of the field. Yeah, this woman, you know, she's saying, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, go into this video, but you can watch this video. It's 20 minutes long, and she said what she covers, but you can see, you know, you can still, she feels, it looks like she's still suffering from this cult, which we all are in a little, you know, in some ways, but she's very serious about this, and she's serious about trying to help other people. She's saying, hey, Hare Krishna is bad for your mental health. I'm going to explain the philosophy, and then I'm going to explain why it's bad for you. This is the reality of this. This is the reality of this cult. And we all have a story, you know, and she's got her story, but she's saying your mental health, not just the domestic abuse, the sexual abuse, the children, all of that. She's saying that these teachings and these books and this philosophy and this guru worship and all this stuff is bad for your mental health, for the way you think and the way you act and the way you live in the world, in the real world. You know, spiritual world and Maya and illusion and all that, but it's all gaslighting jargon meant to control you. That's all that is. And it's just, oh, he's a demon and he's a Yamadutas are coming. You know what this is? This Hare Krishna shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm going to say it. It's very childish. It's a very childish way of thinking. Is with the magical thinking and all of that. And I can see, like, when I was 30 years old that I got into it gradually, but you know, and I was in it for 20 years, but now I see it as being something very well. You know, it's believing in mythology. It's believing in mythology and these stories. Okay, and I'm not talking about in a religious way. I'm talking about in a cult. In this cult way. These stories and all of this brainwashing, guru worshiping, as good as God, and all this other stuff is bad for your mental health. And it's in a way, I'm trying to figure out the way to say it, but in a way, it's like you enter into it, and it kind of traps you in that mind frame for the rest of your life. You know, it traps whatever age you are when you enter it in. It's like there's nothing to make you progress and grow as a person because you're just within this bubble. And when I see people like Gora Hari or Sri Dayananda or Bhakti Vikas, I go, these guys joined when they were in their 20s or 18, 20, And now they're 75 years old, believing the same shit they believed when they were 20. Like, they haven't been able to, like, their minds have not let anything new in. It's friggin' insanity. You know, I didn't look at the survey psychology tests, but I'm glad that you were mentioning the mental health. You and Ann giving suggestions and talking about that there are places where you can go and get mental health, and it's for low cost, for, you know, if you can't afford it. There are places where you can get up, you can look it up, and I encourage anybody who's in there, if you've been involved with this bhakti shit and you're having trouble like extricating yourself from it because of whatever is going on, you might need help. You just might need help. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory or any kind of in a bad way. You know, I'm saying it in a positive way. You might need help getting your mind back. Yeah, I know. I from what I understand, there's like a resurgence of a revival of you know, like religious stuff, kind of like a revolution, like a religious revolution. Is weird. Okay, so I would check this Anke Holst out. She's got a lot to say about mental health. She's been through a lot. I know she looks super depressed because she's telling her story. She's telling her story, okay? That's why. She's trying to help people, and it probably hurts for her to do this, but she wants to help. She's saying.
Philosophy is basic Hindu philosophy is very much based on the idea that this material world is an illusion, and we are the spirit.
And I'm going to tell you right now, just that part right there, basing your life that the world is an illusion, this world is meaningless, or it's nasty and bad, and that the next world is what's really important, is a mentally damaging philosophy. It just is. Talk about stunning your mental growth. So you don't do anything for the rest of your life except the same thing you were doing the day you walked into the temple and you got your beads and you're chanting, and now it's 50 years later and you're doing the exact same thing because the philosophy said this world is worthless. Why do anything? Your family's not your family. Your world is meaningless. Just worship some friggin' knucklehead freak pedophile who's dreaming he's fucking God. Said he had a dream about a dead guy. And now he's having ecstatic symptoms because he wants to rub on little kids. He wants to rub around on little kids like he's Ramananda Roy. Because that's what Ramananda Roy did when he had ecstatic symptoms. He was rubbing on little girls. The most intimate associate of Lord Chaitanya was this fucking guy rubbing on the little girls' naked bodies. Fucking freaks, man. So, okay. So, I showed her because I just wanted to say that this she's got a lot to say about this cult. Her experiences, she wants to help people. She wants to say, all you people out there that are getting involved, or if you're involved, that it's not good for your mental health. You know, she's. I would like her to come on and I gotta figure out how to get this. I can have guests come on, and I would definitely have her come on. Being a woman in this cult, talking about how it's bad, the philosophy. She was in it for 10 years. She's making videos talking about mental health, and I gotta give it to her. You know, good for her, and you should support her. Go subscribe to her. Let me. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to watch and see. I don't want to say yes or no because I just don't know. So I definitely check her out. She has some articles too. She has like a web page or some articles, some posts, because I've read some of the stuff that I've read some of the stuff that she has written and posted. But this is the first time I seen that she made a video, and this video is old. So you know, there you go. That's how on the ball I am. Oh, what's happening here? Okay. Okay, so I wanted to get back to this other thing. Hare Krishna is bad for your mental health. So here's a couple quick ones I want to show. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Let me see. Here we go.
Narcissists will arrogantly proclaim, I have unique insight. Narcissists will arrogantly proclaim, I have unique insight. You're not as enlightened as me. You see, I'm consistently right and you're a schmuck. And yet the evidence tells us something entirely different. It tells us these people are not teachable. They're also incredibly needy for affirmation. They can't admit to mistakes. They're incapable of taking responsibility for their various blunders. They're inept when required to navigate through life's various complexities. Lying is one of their primary coping skills. Think about that one for a minute. And they dread being deemed as irrelevant. And yet these individuals, all the while they think it's reasonable to proclaim themselves as superior over you. I think someone's elevator isn't going all the way up to the top floor. Narcissists will arrogantly proclaim.
Okay, I gotta, you know, everything that this guy's, okay, this is where I need an editor. I need a producer and an editor. Because I want to show this, where is this? I want you to watch a little bit of this. Because this is outrageous. He's gonna talk for a little while, and then he's gonna just have a complete meltdown, and I'm gonna comment on his meltdown. So, but actually, before we get to that, hey, let's do this. Yes, absolutely. It is as the Loka turns with our favorite dancing douchebag, the dancing douchebag and his flying monkeys. And this is so fascinating. Again, it's so fascinating to see one of these freaks in action live, treating his people like shit. Okay, I'm giving away too much. Here we go.
Maybe he's thinking there's something up there. Maybe if we, you know, who are you subjecting yourself to? Because it's our nature. We have to. Are you subjecting to yourself your speculations? Yeah. What has it done for you? Are you in a liberated condition? Do you relish ecstatic devotion and all that? Oh, well, I don't believe in that. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. Well, that's because you're a subject of fools and idiots and stupid people.
So I guess this is so I guess this is his ecstatic symptoms. I guess he's going to make excuses just like this guy said. Just like this other guy said. He's going to act like a jerk and an asshole, but then he's going to make excuses for it. And he calls this preaching. I call it an angry old man who just could not do anything in life except be a failure. So he became this failure guru who can't even do that. He can't even get a following. He's got these 4 knuckleheads who don't even, and half of them don't even, like, he's lost more disciples than he has. He's like more disciples. For every 2 disciples he makes, he loses 3. So this guy's like, eventually he's going to end up with nobody because he's losing more than he makes. And that should really tell you something. That should tell you what a jerk he is. But do you hear how this guy talks? And he wants you to think that he's some kind of a spiritual leader. And this isn't even the meltdown yet. He hasn't even got to the meltdown yet. He's just mad at me. Is it?
See? Those who are subject to devotional symptoms, and they're a subject of a captain who's a captain of their ship. This person is a captain. He's guiding my ship, man. See? Yeah, I'm a subject here. I'm a subject. I'm a subject. I'm under this king. See? What's the greatest king in the world is a Vaishnava, a person who has an intimate relationship with God. If you're not a subject there, you're not delivered.
Okay, so the first thing he wants you to accept or assume or whatever is that he's an advanced devotee. He's in an intimate relationship with the Lord. He wants you to believe that this guy with his potty mouth, it has an intimate relationship with the Lord. The guy that talks like this, right? Like,
you're a fucker, man. You're fucked up, motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. How you're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
That's his idea of an advanced devotee. So that's the first thing. Is you have to just accept that he's advanced. Like, why? Why would any of you out there that are following this guy, why would any of you accept that he's advanced? Because he had a dream? I mean, are you adults out there? Are any of you guys adults? I mean, hello out there? I'm talking to you out there. You Gaura Hari followers out there. I mean, I know these people are like acting like they're like children. These 3 here, these 3 knuckleheads. Anyway, let's get back.
You can't bullshit God. You can't
bullshit God. And he wants you to call him Guru Dave. He wants you to call him Guru Dave. This guy who talks like that. This is how he talks. I mean, I don't even talk like that. I mean, I talk about him. I call him a motherfucker and all this shit, but other than that, I don't talk like that. I don't talk like that. I don't need to talk like this. But this is preaching to him. To him, this is preaching. And anybody out there that's following this guy, you're fucking brainwashed. You're goddamn brainwashed. I know. They're not adults. They're not adults. They're children. They're flying fucking monkeys. Captain Crunch. He's Captain Crunch. He's Captain Trailer Park. He's Captain. He's friggin'. He's where he's.
It goes boom 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 boom. I can dance. Boom 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 boom. Yay! You sing it with me, and then you'll know. Boom boom boom. Yay! You go, lady. Boom 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 boom. Yay!
Sing it with me, and then you'll know. This is so stupid. But wait, this gets really good. To watch him melt down. I love watching him melt down.
People bullshit only people that are neophytes or beginners or fools and rascals. You can bullshit them and speculate and lie and cheat them, but you can't cheat the Lord or his real intimate associates.
So he just wants you to believe that he's an intimate associate of the Lord. He's an intimate associate of the Lord. This guy with his friggin' potty mouth. This guy this junior high dropout who barely literate, who can't read, is somehow an intimate associate of the Lord. The guy who talks like "fuck you, Mike," "fuck that guy," this guy.
Yeah, I'm not a subject of politicians. I don't believe that they can deliver me. I'm not a subject to any of these fucked up gurus who should.
There you go. So he doesn't even have respect for other devotees of the Lord. Like he can't even say, yeah, these other gurus, these ISKCON gurus are, they're on the wrong path. They're doing the wrong thing. And I'm doing the right. No, he's got to act like this. This is a spiritual leader. This is a Raganuga Bhakti. This is a guru. This is Guru Dev Maharaj, whatever the fuck. Maha.
You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
I like to talk that. A bunch of clowns.
Well, isn't that special?
So stupid, but we got to get back because he's on a roll, okay, everybody? He's on a roll.
Even be in the position. Yeah. Why don't you give them what? Krishna is respectable to the respectable. You're not respectable by taking worship, putting your picture on the altar. That's fucking you need to be chastised.
Ooh.
Who's going to do that? Your disciples can do. You certainly can't do it. You guys are infatuated by your stupidity for doing shit like that. Yeah? Do you have love of Krishna? Or have you been made a saint by the...
Oh, so now he's a saint. So now he's been made a saint. Let's go on. Now he's been made a saint.
Mercy of the Lord and the Lord's devotees. Are you conclusive like this?
Ooh, are you? Are you conclusive like this? I don't know what conclusion he's come to, other than he's the biggest asshole prick on YouTube. That's what I've seen. I mean, seriously. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's watch this again.
I have unique insight. You're not as enlightened as me. You see, I'm consistently right and you're a schmuck. And yet the evidence tells us something entirely different. It tells us these people are not teachable. They're also incredibly needy for affirmation. They can't admit to mistakes. They're incapable of taking responsibility for their various blunders. They're inept when required to navigate through life's various complexities. Lying is one of their primary coping skills. Think about that one for a minute. And they dread being deemed as irrelevant. And yet these individuals, all the while they think it's reasonable to proclaim themselves as superior over you. I think someone's elevator isn't going all the way up to the top floor.
I think someone's elevator isn't going all the way to the top floor, man. You got to be out of your mind. I mean, seriously, you got to be out of your mind to think that this guy is somehow spiritual, calmer than you, dude. Calmer than you. He's not even calmer than you, dude. He's not. He's a maniac. He's a psycho. He's a psycho. For someone to act like this and then think that they're somehow spiritually advanced or spiritually anything, that person is a psycho. There's just a psycho. I
don't think so. That's why all of them, every one of them, Narayan Raj was promoting the God Brothers as good as Prabhupada and all. Baloney. You guys don't know the truth. All doing that. Everybody except Prabhupada.
Yeah, evidently nobody knows the truth but this guy. I'm telling you, it's amazing, right? It's amazing that we get to live at the same time as this guy. That we get to walk the earth at the same time as this guy.
See, he was, even though I didn't see a lot of the ecstasy, you see it in the conclusions, man. You may see some ray ecstasy or some tears and everything, but it's all in the conclusions if their depth of their heart has been really purified.
Again, more assumptions. He wants you, all you Gaur Hari followers out there, more assumptions. He just wants you to assume it. It's insane. I hope you're really paying attention to this nonsense. You're seeing this guy. I sincerely hope you can see this guy for what he is.
That's how they cannot cheat us. If you hear the preaching, very low preaching, very Vaidhi preaching, but a laughter and a cry. But no, it's a couple.
Yeah. I mean, if you have the real gloriousness of pure devotion, you'll understand these things. Otherwise, no.
So if you don't have the glory of God, you can't understand. You can't understand Lolita or this guy. You just can't. Nobody can. Nobody can. It's him. You tell me that this guy is not suffering. Tell me this guy is not suffering from delusions.
Most people don't. Boy, I looked at the Narayan Maharaj group. You guys are infatuated with that. That's nothing.
All he does is talk about ISKCON gurus, Narayan Maharaj, me, his followers, his disciples that have left, and himself. That's all he talks about. That's all he talks about.
Look at you guys. Vaidhi Bhakta mentality. Every one of them. All the so-called saints there in the group. Vaidhi mentality. All the gurus, Vaidhi. How do you, could you imagine if a person was like that, like the guru of Salted Bread's wife was like that, and I was guru, couldn't ordain that guy to be guru?
Okay, so now he's got one of his followers is Salted Bread. His wife's got a guru. Now he's talking shit about this guy's wife's guru. So this is it. He doesn't have a problem coming between this Salted Bread and his wife by talking shit about his wife's guru. He doesn't give a fuck. This is like Radhe and her husband. This guy's a fucking... Okay, this guy, I'm telling you, this guy's an evil fucking man. He's an evil fucking man. Now he's talking shit about this guy's wife's guru. He doesn't care if he's gonna start shit, if he's gonna start shit with between them and break up their marriage. It's like he's breaking up Radhe's marriage, trying to break up Radhe's marriage, telling Radhe husband to get his wife in line.
Or would I support that even being a god? Would I support you guys taking worship like that if you were like that mundane mentality?
So I guess she's got a guru, and he doesn't like the fact that she's got a guru that's not him. She's got a guru that's not him, and he doesn't like it. I mean...
Hey man, truth is truth. It's no respective of some etiquettes if we're going to deliver people, because that's an obstacle, man.
Oh, he's going to deliver people. I don't know what he's delivering them from, because I don't care how bad your life is, coming and being part of this group, that's got to really suck. Can you imagine having a fucking horrible day, and then you come and you got to listen to this guy bitch and moan like a little crybaby for 3 hours? I mean, seriously. They watch. She said the other day that she was watching my show. She was in my stream because she wanted to see who was in there. And I told you exactly. I said they're watching because they want to see. That's exactly what she said. She said, "Oh, that Struth and Gary and these other people are in there." And she said, I don't want to go in and watch him anymore, which means she's always watching. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's what she said. I hope he is viewing. Lolita is actually more theologically uneducated than white trash Gora. He ordained, his wife left him, and he has the nerve to condemn others. I'm telling you, the guy's a psychopath. Who is he to come between somebody and somebody's marriage? It's just, to me, it crosses a line. And if I was salted bread, I'd say, what the fuck are you talking? Who the fuck are you?
Where is salted bread nowadays? You know, why don't these people come? I don't understand.
Because he doesn't want to be with your bullshit. You're talking shit about his wife and her guru, and you expect him to come into your fucking Zoom meeting? Listen to this bullshit. Listen to your potty mouth talking about her guru and her whatever. You know, listen to that shit all day. I can't believe anybody comes in there and listens to your bullshit for more than 5 minutes. Like in 2 minutes of this shit, I'm done. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I ain't heard this shit. Like, I ain't heard this shit before, man. And I heard it from somebody a lot more educated than this fucking junior high school dropout who can barely read a fucking book. Swear to God, man. Hey, man, I'm the fucking guru of the universe. I'm telling you, the guy is psychotic. The guy is psychotic, man. The guy's a fucking Charlie Manson. Guy's a fucking Charlie Manson. Guy's a fucking Jim Jones. Hey, Jenna Morton, how you doing? Good to see you here. The guy's Jim Jones. The guy's Jenna Morton. Look, I'm gonna play this back because I gotta hear how he goes off on this salted bread for not coming into the class. Listen to this.
That mundane mentality. Hey man, truth is truth. It's no respective of some etiquettes. If we're gonna deliver people, because that's an obstacle, man. Where is salted bread nowadays? You know, why don't these people come? I don't understand.
He was constructing. He was in construction work, he said to me. So he was building.
Oh, really? Salted bread? Oh, yeah. He should come I mean, people should come here and, you know, more, not just like you know, be part of this. I mean, really part of this. It's part of the preaching. You make a contribution.
Why? That's what Radhe's saying. Like, why do I gotta come? Why do I gotta come? You're all right. I'm laughing and crying. I've heard the same shit over and over and over. That's what I used to say about Yashodanandan when we would have our programs. Why do I need to come when I'm hearing you say the same shit over and over? It's always the same crap. It always devolves into these people suck, they're wrong, whether it's the karmis, whether it's the gurus, whether it's the Narayan, whether it's whatever, the Buddhists, the atheists, the Mayavadis, and it just devolves into this fucking name calling, and it's just nonsense. And they want to call it higher realization. That's what I'm saying. It's all this bullshit. You want to talk about gopis and having sex and Krishna having sex with little girls and Ramananda Roy rubbing his hands all over and devotees committing suicide because they got some good rice from an old lady. Fucking insanity, man. I'm telling you, it's goddamn insanity. And now he's mad because this guy doesn't want to come in and hear this bullshit. Nobody wants to come in and listen to this bullshit except your four knuckleheads. And that's why he's so pissed. Because he loses too many people. And that's why all you people out there, I know that's why you don't go on camera. It's like, you're not going to go on camera. It's like, a lot of you who are Hare followers, you talk in there, but a lot of you don't go on camera. You don't put your face on there. I know. He wants to hang on to these disciples for dear life. He is, man. He needs their monthly donations. He loses one and the donations get let. Yeah. Salted bread. Friggin' Madhu Mangala. He lost Madhu Mangala's yawning man's mother and sister. They said, we're out of here. And he lost another guy who said, hey, if I'm laughing and crying, what do I need you for? You taught me how to laugh and cry, and now I'm brainwashed to thinking I'm laughing and crying. What do I need to come in and listen to you bitch and moan and whine and cry like a crybaby? Listen to you with your potty mouth and your fuck this and bullshit that. And what do I need to listen? Why do I need to listen 3 hours and give you money? What am I giving you money for? You gotta be out of your goddamn mind if you're giving this guy money. Out of your goddamn mind. Even the expert guy, he says your fucking elevator is not going to the top.
If you see somebody who's crazy, and you don't realize they're crazy, then you're fucking crazy.
Friggin' insanity, man. I'm telling you. Friggin' insanity. Okay. He's gonna melt down some more.
This too much construction stuff, man. Don't fucking waste your life like that.
Don't waste your life like that. That's what he just said. Don't waste your life working and supporting your family.
I mean, what is this? A few minutes a day? What do we just do? Part of the day. It's very important for the sharing. People, you make a difference in people's lives.
No, you don't make a difference in his life. You're a fucking waste of time of his life. It's 3 hours a day that he ain't getting back. It's doing nothing for him. This is bullshit. And all you followers of this guy out there, I know you're watching. All you followers are out there. You're just wasting your life with this guy. And if it's not this guy, it's some other guru. It's Sri Dayananda, the Harvard dumbass, or Indra Yumna, or Lokanath, or Radhanath, the little Dickie Slavin, Hugh Turvey, Brian Tibbetts, all these fuckers.
How often do you get such an opportunity? You think this kind of mercy is available just in any life?
Mercy? He thinks he can give mercy to someone? He's merciful? Like, how do you give mercy to someone? How is he giving mercy to Fat Freddy and Lolita? I mean, like what? The fucking arrogance, the fucking psychosis of these people. Psychosis. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's schizophrenia or downright just mental illness, man. Fruits of the Spirit, laughing at everyone they can criticize and boss and lord over them, and bring new people in. He wants new people. He wants them to go out and bring new people in. And they're talking in the chat. If you look at this chat, they talk about, well, I'm bringing someone in. I met somebody and I told him about Guru Maharaj, and I'm going to have him come in.
Maha.
Maha.
Maha. Ah. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Wait. Noodles and Madhu Mangala and Yanni Man are no longer coming to his Zoomies. I think they are. I mean, they were in there the other day, but I didn't, I'm telling you, if you guys are watching, Yanni Man and Noodles, if you're watching, man, Come in here and speak up and tell us about what's going on. Tell us why you're not in there and why you're not doing it. Don't waste your life graduating from junior high. Do some LSD and worship Maha. Aha. You like to talk that? I like to speak that. You like to speak that? I like to talk that. Oh my God! I know. Where's the love, the joy, the peace, the patience, the kindness, the goodness? I mean, that should be the minimum. Exactly. Scam. That should be the minimum. The minimum should be not swearing and cussing, even when someone is swearing at you. Control yourself. If you're spiritual and you're talking to God and you're an intimate, control your fucking self. Otherwise, you're just a fucking bullshitter. You're just a step right up. And don't give me this bullshit about, well, I have to act like that. Bullshit. I have to act like an asshole.
Time even. What do you want to be like Jesus? At time and say, "Oh, thank you, Jesus, for the healings and all that," and then they go away.
Yeah, you can't come and learn from me and then go away. How dare you? How dare you come and go away? You can't just go away. I think that might be true because Noodles always had that look like they wasn't getting it. He has no self-control. He has no self-control, not one bit. He's a narcissistic, egotistical prick. He absolutely is, and that's putting it lightly. And that's putting it lightly. That is putting it lightly. He's even more than that. He's even more than that. He's, as far as I'm concerned, he's an evil person. He's an evil person because he's scamming these people. He didn't have no fucking dream. He knows he ain't no fucking guru. He knows he ain't no fucking Babaji. He ain't merciful. He ain't giving nobody no mercy. He ain't giving nobody nothing. He'd be more believable being Jesus. I mean, the guy's friggin' out of it. Okay, wait. I gotta enjoy a little bit more of this meltdown.
See who was important to Jesus, who lasts and endured? Were fucking disciples, man. They were with him, right? Yeah, you still hear Peter and Paul. What about the multitudes? They went for the healings and all that stuff, but didn't participate. Here we make it easy. You want to party, you don't even have to come here and give up everything. How about you just turn your fucking camera on? Well, you can't even do that, you fuckers out there. Oh, you watch, you'll go away after a while.
Wow, how spiritual is that? And look at Freddie's laughing. They're all laughing. They think it's funny. They're so brainwashed. They're so brainwashed that they don't see this for what it is. That this is an old angry prick, dreaming prick, yelling at the camera, yelling because some salted bread doesn't want to come into his chat anymore, doesn't want to come onto his live stream anymore. This guy's melting down because some guy doesn't want to come in to his channel anymore. This guy melting down over this shit. And he's a spiritual leader. He's on the highest level. He's beyond the Dalai Lama. He's beyond anybody. He's having an intimate relationship with the Lord here. This is an intimate relationship with the Lord. This guy is an associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is how he's talking. He calls anyone a demon, a witch, what he really is. The guy's evil. The guy's evil. He's harms this Radhe. He takes pleasure in in tormenting her and interrogating her and having his flying monkeys go to her house and put her on camera and talk shit about her. And now he's talking shit about this Salted Bread and Salted Bread's wife. And he talks shit about Yanni Man's mother and sister. And he talks shit about this Johan who was a disciple, I guess. And this other guy, and he's talking about this Amy, some other woman that left, didn't want to put up with it. Who wants to put up with this shit? Seriously, who wants to put up with this shit? Other than these three knuckleheads. I mean, these three knuckleheads, I mean, there you go. You know what I mean? But he also so stupid. That's why most leave that shit. And I know. I'm telling you. I think for every two disciples he makes, he loses 3. And so eventually he's gonna be down. He's gonna be in the hole. He's gonna be in. He's gonna be minus 5 disciples. 6 months from now, he's gonna have Freddie there. He's gonna have Lolita. That's gonna be it. He's gonna have Lolita, and that's it. And Freddie's going to be gone. When Freddie bails, you might as well just shut the channel down. Just shut the channel down, dude. And, it's so funny. It's so funny. Man, it's so funny. Fucking disciples, man. I'm Corey Jesus with moldy, salty bread brains. That's so stupid. I know. His disciples. He's got disciples. He's got Deaf Man.
Man's pension has been mismanaged.
He's got Deaf Man.
Deaf Man's pension has been mismanaged. Oh yeah!
I swear, man. Wait, what is this? He said delete that so Mike don't get clips on Rod Hay. She said she likes Mike. Yeah, I believe that she now. I'm gonna tell you. I believe that she does like me. I believe that she comes in here. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't type anything. She just watches. She laughs and jokes. She laughs along when she can, when she's not around her husband. And I think she likes it. And I think they come in to watch to see if she's in here and to see who else is in here. And and that's it. It's so stupid. I know, new things have come to light. I know. I know. What is it? It's like, okay, here we go. Let me get back to this for a second.
You think you can hold this? The Maya will come over and say, oh, you won't give a little time? You won't turn your fucking camera on? I'm going to get rid of you, and then she'll teach you a big fucking lesson.
Ooh. Oh, so this is how... So this is how he acts. I didn't even really catch this. I guess I stopped it because...
You won't turn your fucking camera on? I'm going to get rid of you, and then she'll teach you a big fucking lesson. Can't do that?
And so this is also to show them that this is what... He'll treat them the same way. He'll talk shit about them if they do anything like who would give a fuck? Who would give a fuck that this prick? Who gives a fuck about this prick, man? I can't believe that these people are concerned with what this guy has to say. It just blows my mind, man.
Believe in this? The Lord's trying to make it so fucking easy. He can't do that. Well, fuck you.
This is your Raganuga Bhakta. This is your Guru Dev. Your Ma. This is Ma. This is your Guru Dev telling his disciple to fuck you. Is
Maha, aha, Maha, aha. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Ah, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
He didn't have that dream. I did.
You believe this shit? You believe this shit, man? His idea of service is to give him money. I know. Turn on your fucking camera. You can't turn on your fucking camera. You Raganuga Bhakta. You Raganuga Bhakta can't turn on. You intimate associate. You motherfucking associate of Lord Chaitanya. You can't turn on your goddamn motherfucking camera. You piece of shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're here having ecstatic motherfucking symptoms. And we're having Krishna Prema in our goddamn heart. We're fucking Aham fucking Brahmasmi. You goddamn motherfucker. And you can't turn on your goddamn camera. You goddamn fucking insanity. Mike is Gore's worst nightmare. Yeah, because he wants to have a dream, but now he's having a nightmare. He didn't have that
dream. I did.
Now he's having a nightmare. Now you're having a nightmare, dude. I'm trying to convert your people away from you because you're such a goddamn prick. You treat them like shit. When I see how you treat them, it's like I'm on a quest to fucking save them, to get them the fuck away from you, to get Rade away from you, and Fat Freddy and Lolita and Goggles and Noodles and Yanni, get them all away. They all need to get the fuck away from you so they can get over and get better and stop with his delusions and stop with his bullshit. Roddy likes all of us. She knows we care. She knows we care. She knows she's fucked. She knows she's married to a fucking Gorahari freak. And I feel bad for her. I hope she fucking figures out what she wants to do. I have no hard feelings. I hope she gets it together, and she's always welcome to come in here. I don't think she's ever gonna do because she knows what that's gonna do. She knows what the consequences are. That these people are friggin' insane. She knows they're insane. This guy shows up at her house. How insane is that? This guy shows up at her house, man. It's insanity. It's goddamn insanity. Salted Bread's wife left. She couldn't handle the snotting. She couldn't handle this snotting fucking piece of shit.
What an asshole Gohari is.
See, he knows he's an asshole. He knows he's an asshole. Look, he's laughing about it. He's just talking shit about this guy, talking shit about this guy's wife, and it just had this total meltdown, this total breakdown meltdown. And now he's like, yeah, I'm a real asshole, aren't I? And they're all laughing like, yeah, you're an asshole. Look. Because they don't know what else to do. They should say, yeah, you're a fucking asshole. Are you going to talk about me that way when I leave? He's going to go, yeah.
I came here to be nice. I really did.
See, he came here to be nice, but you made him be mean. You made him. You Salted Bread made him be mean. Lolita and Stunning Freddy, because you told him about his wife leaving and he is working, and you made him cuss and swear and act like a total jerk asshole prick. It's your fault. Isn't that what that guy said? Can we go back to this guy again? Let's go back to this guy again. Here we go.
Narcissists will arrogantly proclaim, I have unique insight. You're not as enlightened as me. You see, I'm consistently right and you're a schmuck. And yet the evidence tells us something entirely different. It tells us these people are not teachable. They're also incredibly needy for affirmation. They can't admit to mistakes. They're incapable of taking responsibility for their various blunders. They're inept when required to navigate through life's various complexities.
Inept, cannot navigate through life's various complexities. He doesn't know how to handle a man and a wife who one wants to join his Zoom meeting and the other one doesn't. He doesn't know how to handle that complex situation. That's a complex situation for this guy, for this junior high school dropout. He don't know how to handle that. He got no clue. Well, maybe if I yell at him and call him motherfucking assholes and tell him to turn on his motherfucking camera, and I call his wife's guru a piece of shit, asshole, guru, whatever, and I talk like that, maybe that'll solve the problem. I don't know. What do I know? I dropped out of junior high school because I was too busy taking LSD to get a fucking education. Couldn't even graduate high school. I had to drop out because I was a drug addict. That's this guy. That's fucking Gora Hare. That's little Willie. That's fucking your little fucking Willie. What a douche. What a douchebag. What a douchebag. Okay. Okay, hold on a second here. What a douchebag. Let me see. What's going on? What's happened to my computer? Not working. Oh, we're not working. Okay, I guess that's why. I guess I don't know what happened. Okay, am I back? Am I back on? Okay, I'm back. What happened to this was a really good. Okay, let's try this. Let me try this one.
Maha, aha, Maha, aha. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Where are we here? Okay. Is this gonna work now? It's not working.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be covering the topic of spiritual narcissism. Stay tuned. So a spiritual narcissist is really like any other narcissist. They share the same traits that, your typical classical or even covert narcissist has. So they can be grandiose. Spiritual narcissists do tend to be more on the grandiose side of things, just as an average, doesn't have to be that way. They can be entitled, they can be controlling, they can be manipulative, they tend to lack empathy, just like other regular.
Okay, so everything she just said fits these gurus and this dancing douche specifically, but all of them. Everything she just said is this guy, these guru guys. Grandiose. What is it? Let's see. Hold on.
Or even covert narcissist has. So they can be grandiose. Spiritual
Grandiose.
narcissists do tend to be more on the grandiose side of things, just as an average, doesn't have to be that way. They can be entitled.
Entitled. He feels like it feels like you got it. You should come. Why aren't you in my class? Why the fuck aren't you in my class? You can't turn on your fucking camera? Like he's entitled to these people coming and spending 3 hours a day listening to him bitch and moan and whine and cry.
They can be controlling. They can be
He's controlling. He's acting control, trying to control this rade, trying to control this salted bread, trying to control this yawning man's mother and sister.
manipulative. They tend to lack empathy, just like other regular run-of-your-mill textbook type of narcissist. What separates a spiritual narcissist from a, more of a regular or classical narcissist is that they really push their behaviors and their manipulation into religion and spirituality. So when I say spiritual narcissist, I'm really covering a range here. I'm covering everything from someone who tends to be more spiritual to people that follow specific religious texts or teachings. And they use these text teachings or general spiritual beliefs to manipulate and control other people. So the first sign...
And that's exactly what this guy is doing. Okay? Let's not beat around the bush or try to pretend like he's giving them mercy or he's teaching. He's not teaching them anything. He's not giving them anything. He's not teaching them anything. He's not doing anything for them. Nothing.
Of a spiritual narcissist is utilizing power and control to control other people.
He's just using these scriptures, Prabhupada's books, this idea that he had a dream to control these people, to control them. Look how he wants to control them. If they don't come into his Zoom meeting, he goes off the rails. He loses it. He flies off the handle. Why the fuck can't he come in here and turn on his goddamn motherfucking camera? Does that sound like a spiritual person at all? Like because he's gonna read, or guy can't read. He's gonna read from the books, preach from Prabhupada's books, which is just fucking whining and crying about how he's fucking had a dream. Fucking insanity.
Obviously, we can kind of think of a cult leader when thinking of this concept, and cult leaders are, they're a good definition. Many of them, if not all, have some component of spiritual narcissism, at least if it's a cult in the area of spirituality or religion. And when we think of a cult, we think of something kind of on a grand scale, something that has a lot of followers that have been brainwashed into believing certain things. And it doesn't always have to be on that scale. It can be much smaller than that. The spiritual narcissists can show up at church. They can show up in the home, so the family dynamic can be impacted by spiritual narcissism. Other types of intimate or interpersonal relationships, spiritual narcissism can show up in those contexts as well.
You see, show up in the home and put your family at risk. Your relationship with your mother and your sister, the relationship with your husband, the relationship with your wife. That's why I say, if you're getting involved with this bhakti shit, this bhakti cults, any of this Vaishnavism, Gaudiya, anything, any of that Chaitanya shit, it's a recipe for disaster. It's all they want to do is just control your mind, control your behavior, control your life. This guy is on the fringe, and he still wants to control everything. He can't get away from the idea that he has to be in control. He has to be in control of as many people as he can.
Daddy is.
You think it's funny? He thinks it's funny to abuse and humiliate and insult this guy and his wife online on YouTube. Like, you think this guy's ever gonna come back? I mean, I wouldn't if I was. I'd be like, fuck this guy. Raga Nuga Bhakti really that important? Laughing and crying like a friggin' idiot? Like a mental patient? Because you think you're having a relationship with an imaginary Chaitanya, whatever the fuck? You gotta be out of your mind. I'm telling you, man, you gotta be out of your mind. Gora, you internet tough guy. Free karate lessons. I'm a karate guru. You will bow down to me in 3 seconds. Maha.
Maha. Aha. Maha. Aha. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Emotional disjunctional made into performance of bhakti. What a scammer. I know. Absolutely, man. He's turned his psychosis into a some kind of bhakti performance, and these people are eating it up. These people are eating it up like the friggin' flying monkeys that they are, man. You're a real guru against a fake one. Not fair, Duke. Yeah, I know, really. Hate to say it, the Bhagavad Gita describes those on the path of selfish hell mentality. Gora is the poster boy of false. I mean, if you're saying you had a dream, I mean, he's got mental issues. If he honestly believes that Prabhupada came to him in a dream and made him a guru, the guy's, he's not all up, he's not, his elevator's not going all the way upstairs. It's just not. Now he could, and I believe he believes this shit. He's nuts, but he also is a scammer. He's also a scammer. He knows that if he doesn't keep up this bullshit, he ain't got nothing. So he's got it all going on. He's a psychopath. He's like Charlie Manson. The guy's like Charlie Manson. He's insane. Yeah. He gaslights them. He gaslights them into thinking that I'm promoting him. You can think that all you want, buddy. Go ahead and you think that all you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm convinced that anybody who comes to me, my channel, it goes to you, they know you're a fucking idiot. They know you're an idiot. Now, if they go to you first and you brainwash them, or they're already brainwashed, and nothing I can do about that. But there ain't nobody that's coming from me and going to you, dude. There is not. And you're delusional. You're even more delusional if you think that's what's happening. He's watching for sure. I'm sure he is. I'm his favorite stream. He can't get enough of me. He cannot get enough of me. How's this?
You're a fucker, man. You're fucked up. Motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he's not watching either. I know. That's why I'm saying I know a bunch of them are watching. Freddie's probably watching, and Lolita's probably watching, and maybe even Salted Bread. Hey, Salted Bread, if you're watching, man, we're with you 100%. You shouldn't put up with this bullshit. Fuck this guy. And, you stick up for your wife and her feelings, man. Stick up for your wife. Don't be like that other fuck. Turn your back on your wife when this motherfucker is talking shit about her. Don't let him do that. Definitely don't let him do that. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be scared. I said I'll talk about this fucker every night for the rest of my life. I don't give a shit. I'll talk every single night. I'm gonna tell the world that he's a big fat piece of shit, and nobody should listen to him. Nobody should give him the time of day. He's a scammer. He's friggin' a psychopath. He's dangerous. You shouldn't have anything to do with him. Don't let him in your house. Don't let him anywhere near you. Don't let him just fuck, man. I know. How to waste your life on Bengali porn. It's absolutely. You know, and laugh and cry while you're reading friggin' child pornography. Do that. It's called suck the portion of our life. Absolutely. And I owe it to people. I owe it to the people that I distributed books to. I owe it to the world, man. I distributed books. I did the public access. This guy he ain't done half the shit that I did. He thinks he fucking did. He ain't done shit. Thinks he knows Raganuga Bach because he had a fucking dream. Fucking A, man. All the shit that we've been through, this guy gonna sit there and fucking think I ain't gonna talk shit about him? Fuck that. He is. He's total white trash. He is white trash. He's probably from Florida. He's probably a Florida man. Florida man thinks he's God. Florida man thinks he's Krishna. Florida man thinks he's Jesus. That's probably exactly what he's exact quintessential example of white trash trailer park Jesus preacher. He couldn't even get a GED. He didn't even graduate junior high. He didn't even graduate anything. He's never graduated anything. The guy can't read. The guy can't read a book. And he is dangerous. He is dangerous. A mind like that, guy's out of his mind. Guy's out of his mind. Guy yelling at somebody because he's not coming into your Zoom class, saying, turn on your motherfucking camera, what's wrong with you? That person is out of their mind. Out of their goddamn mind. Spiritual forced rape of our minds and souls. Absolutely. It's spiritual blackmail that's fucked up our heads, man. And it does. You know, it's like being a prisoner of war. And being a prisoner of war, friggin' locked up, having to play Russian roulette with rats in a cage, and you're in the water and all that shit, like Deer Hunter. It's like, you know, I mean, some of the kids actually went through shit like that. Guy getting his teeth knocked out. Kids getting beaten with sticks. I didn't get beaten with a stick. I didn't get my teeth knocked out. But the mental friggin' anxiety and the mental shit that I went through with this cult, because I thought I was doing devotional service. I thought I had to do devotional service. I thought my whole life depended on this goddamn devotional service. Again, bullshit. Maha.
Maha. Aha. Maha. Aha. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Oh, he has no original thoughts. Narcissistic circular program. Just hear enough and you'll be mind controlled too. Yeah, absolutely. Jai Srila Benvo, Bhakti Venmo. I'm Sri Mukunda, damn it. No, I'm Sri Mukunda, Guru Dev Maharaj Ki Jai. Absolutely, I am. Where's my I am Bhakti Venmo Sri Mukunda Swami. Good to see you, Eliana. I hope your dad's doing good. I hope your family's doing good. I hope your whole family's doing good. And yeah, you missed a lot. This has been a good one, man. We've been totally deconstructing him. You got to watch from the beginning. Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people have dreams, man. People have dreams. People have dreams. Everybody's dreaming every time they go to sleep. Everybody's having dreams. The whole world is having dreams. I'm having dreams. Freddie's having dreams. Everybody's having dreams. And they don't mean anything. They just don't. And I mean, if you want to think they do, okay. Okay. But don't get mad at me because I don't believe your dream. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me because I don't believe your dream. Don't get mad at me because I don't believe your horoscope. Say, oh, my horoscope said I'm going to win the lottery today. And you go and you buy a lottery ticket and you think that I'm supposed to think that you're going to win that because you had a dream that you're going to win a lottery. No, I'm not thinking that. I'm not. I'm not. I saw you in a stream, but I couldn't hear it. I was, strolling. I was scrolling. I was eating dinner, and I was scrolling through, and it was too noisy to listen. But I was just looking, kind of like looking at the headlines, and all of a sudden I see his thing comes on. And I see you in there, and I'm like, oh wow, it's so funny. That was today's stream. Yeah, we have to track down Gore's wife. I say, hey, if there's any of you Gore Hari followers, because I know he's got a lot of subscribers. There's a lot of you in there that don't go on screen. You guys come in here and share with us. Make a fake account. Make a fake account. Come in anonymously and tell us how you feel about this guy. Tell us how you really feel. Because we already know how you feel. We just want to hear it from you. We just want to hear it from you. Yeah, and now she can abuse people. Now she can abuse people. Now she can feel special. Now she can feel special. She can.
Well, isn't that special?
And she's good enough.
I deserve good things. I am entitled to my share of happiness. I refuse to beat myself up. I am an attractive person. I am fun to be with. I'm going to do a terrific show today, and I'm going to help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Yeah, that's yeah, okay. Yeah, try to get through your comments here. Yeah, I know. She believes she like every saint listening to that garbage mouth. This guy's garbage mouth. And she has a garbage mouth too. She has such a garbage mouth. She has the let me see, where is it? Where's my Lolita? Oh, I don't have it. I don't have her I don't have her going, fuck you, fuck you. I mean, that just shows you. I mean, it really shows you how, he's such an evil, disgusting person with his potty mouth, with his fuck you.
You're a fucker, man. You're fucked up, motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
Yeah, but it wasn't witnessed by these things are witnessed. There's things called mass psychosis. There's mass hysteria. This has been happening throughout history. A bunch of people think they see something. I'm not going to argue with you about it. I don't want to argue with you about it. But if you see Jesus in a piece of toast, don't get mad at me because I don't see it. If you think that the statue of the Virgin Mary is crying, fine, you can think it's crying, but don't get mad at me when they find out that there's a pipe and the water is leaking through and it's dripping through and it's coming through, and that's what it is. Don't get mad at me for that. Don't get mad at me when the people say that all these people witnessed something, but that doesn't prove anything. I'm sorry. Just don't get mad at me for that. Okay, I don't want to get into that. Okay. He was from he said his mother's crazy. He's crazy. His mother's crazy. He dropped out of school. The guy can't read. The guy taking drugs. The guy joined when he was young. The guy has not matured mentally. He hasn't matured emotionally, mentally, intellectually, anything. The guy's he's the same idiot that when he got a book, like he hasn't grown. He hasn't, like Howard Dumbass, like Harvard Dumbass Goswami. He's the same idiot that he is when he got a book. Even going to Harvard, he couldn't figure anything out. They're too stupid. They're brainwashed, man. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I mean that's good. If you keep it to yourself. That's why I say keep it to yourself. If God comes to you and he talks to you in the middle of the night and he's telling you all his stuff and he tells you how to pull the sword out of the stone and where the plates are hidden and where the scrolls are, and he's telling you all this stuff and when the comet's coming and when to drink keep it to yourself, okay? Just keep it to yourself. Don't spread the word. Don't spread that word, okay? Oh, man. It's exactly what it is. It's manipulation of a person's behavior, choices, or finance by weaponizing their faith. That's why I call it spiritual blackmail. It's spiritual warfare. Spiritual mind fair. It's like it's spiritual extortion. It's saying, oh, you believe in God? Well, guess what? If you don't worship me, you can have God. And not only can you not have God, you're a demon as well. That's it. It all boils down to that. Tell me how it's not. Tell me how it's not. This fool saying that if you don't worship him, you're a demon. If you don't believe in his dream, you're an atheist. If you're not laughing and crying and acting a fool like him, then you're not loving God, and you're an idiot. You're a motherfucking fool, demon, whatever. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck's gonna believe that shit? Except these fucking three friggin' idiots. I swear to God, man, this is a fucking Yeah, well, Gore Hari, if you're in here and you don't like it, say something. Say something, you fucking idiot. Say something. Which one of you fucking people are pissed off? Say something. You fucking Gore Hari idiots. Lolita or Gore Hari or whoever the fuck. Say something. Say something. Yeah, they all have to boost him back into his bloated. Yeah, if they don't, he'll have a fucking even more of a meltdown. He's a big fucking baby, this guy is. Fucking insanity. Friggin' insanity. Real spiritual self real spiritual is conquering the self. I mean, yeah, if you want to say, that's what I was saying. I don't know about real spiritual, but you should at least be, you should at least be in control of you should be in control of yourself. You shouldn't be out of control. At least control yourself. Control yourself. Why you gotta start cussing and swearing because some guy doesn't want to come into your group anymore? Are you that weak? Are you that weak as a person? That's why it's so fun teasing that fraud. He's so arrogant trying to pretend he's not. I know. It's so much fun exposing this prick because he really is a prick. And it doesn't take anything to expose it. Play the clip and let him talk and let him cuss and swear and be a jerk. Yeah, that's exactly, and that's all the gurus are good at: spiritual blackmailing, virtual signaling, gaslighting, circular reasoning, authority by authority, just claiming to be authority because you're an authority. Like, I had a dream. I mean, where's the authority come from? His dream? The authority comes from his dream. You got to be a fool to accept that. And nowhere in the Bhagavatam or anywhere is there a disciplic succession or a sampradaya of dreamers. That just doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I bet in his next fight, he's going to be he's always the victim. He is always the victim. He is always the victim. I believe anybody in their right mind would vomit at Prabhupada's teachings. Racist, sexist, pedophilia, child marriage. I mean, yeah, I know. It's you would think so, but it's just him being him. That's just him. He's just a jerk. He's just a jerk. Okay. I want to do some videos. Enough of this. Okay, what are you saying? Back after leaving New York Temple in 1979, I vowed never to let anyone think for me ever again. Better to use my average brain. Better than letting psychopaths guide my life without a rudder. I know. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I said it took a while for me to really click into the fact that all of this is all such bullshit. Okay. My background. I love this background. I'm really digging. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Well, isn't that special?
Okay, here we go. We're going to finish up with some of this, with some Krishnas.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination, of imagination, of imagination, of imagination.
All right, let me show you this. This is interesting. I found this. I don't know how I found it, but I found this. And I showed it to my daughter. So I know there's some of you out there that are familiar with LA, the LA Temple. I don't know how many of you are aware of what they plan to do in LA. So those of you that aren't aware, this is what they plan on doing in LA at the LA Temple on Watsika Avenue. Get ready for this. And again, I don't know if any of you are familiar with this. I just found this out. Here we go.
Lakshmi Sahasra Satok Sambrama Sevamanam Govindam Adipurusham tamaham bhajami. Chintamani prakara sadmas.
It goes boom, 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 I can dance. Boom, 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 yay. You sing it with me, and then you'll know. Boom, 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 yay. You go, lady. Boom, 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 yay.
Well, there you go. There you go. So I don't know how many millions of dollars. I don't know how many millions of dollars that's going to cost. That's going to cost. So evidently they're going to knock down the house and the apartment building next to the temple, and then just create this huge parking lot there, and build. I guess build onto the restaurant, and that's got to in L.A. to do that in L.A. on Watsika Avenue. That's got to cost like millions of dollars. That's got to be like millions of dollars to build that, to do all the permits and everything. Yeah, the Suridas Memorial Daycare, the Suridas Memorial Daycare Center. Man. Oh man, I don't even know what was going on. I know what was going on. Okay, they'll bid it with slave labor. But they're gonna. It doesn't matter. They're still gonna raise $3 million. They're still gonna raise $3 million whether they pay somebody to build it or not. It's gonna go right into Swavasa's pocket. But it just shows you if they want to come up with some money to build something or do something, they can do it. They ain't got no problem. They ain't got no problem raising money like that. They got no problem spending money on shit like that. But taking care of their kids that have been molested and abused, that they can't do. That they just can't do. Get a kid some teeth after you knocked his teeth out when he was 7 years old. Can't do that. They can't do anything. But they can build the Swavas Memorial Daycare Center where guys can go and drop off their wives at daycare. They can drop off their wives at daycare. Oh man, that was quite a joke. I'm gonna drop off my wife at the daycare center. $3 million is small change to those big name. Yeah, absolutely. I you know. So Voss probably got $3 million just hanging out in his apartment, in his safe, in his apartment. He's probably got $3 million right there, no problem. I know. Let's just move into a van across from the temple, and then when they tow it away, we'll go shoot up the police station. That sounds like fun. I'll be so mentally unstable. I'll go shoot up the police station instead of shooting up Swavasa's apartment. He went to go shoot up the police station. The police station didn't do anything. It was Swavas. Swavas was the culprit. He was the villain. Why didn't you go beat up Swavas? No, he went and shot up the police station. Insanity. He's so brainwashed he couldn't even extract revenge on the right people. I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad. Okay, what else I got here? Krishna Zone. So talking about mental health. Look, let's look at this insanity. Okay?
Welcome to this week's edition of the Hare Krishnas in Britain podcast. This is episode number 23. We've managed to persuade 23 people to come on the show and chat to us about their projects, their initiatives, what they're doing across the UK. The Hare Krishnas in Britain podcast is brought to you by the Hare Krishna Project, which is a national preaching initiative to try and share Krishna consciousness with a new audience. And I'm super pleased and super excited to welcome.
And by Krishna consciousness, he means racism, sexism, child marriage, manipulation, coercion, God-man worship, all of that good stuff. and we want to try to bring that to a new audience. Yes, absolutely.
Our guest this week, Chaitanya Leela, Hare Krishna.
Hi, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank you for agreeing to come on the show this week. It's wonderful to see you. We have been in communication with each other for a few months. We've been chatting about some of the things that we could talk about. And I was quite impressed with your kind of resume or CV, so to speak.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I've never had a proper conversation before with a hypnotherapist.
Right.
I certainly don't think
it's a
so
normal
anyway.
conversation, just like we have with anyone else.
You know, when I was a kid, we used to watch Paul McKenna on the TV, hypnotherapy, and it was kind of this kind of weird and wacky thing with the fancy music. So to have a hypnotherapist on this show is quite a good thing.
Do or say or
kind of click your fingers and we're all, you know, everyone's going to go to sleep. So you're a hypnotherapist, you're a psychotherapist, and you've worked in mental health for 12 years.
Yeah.
Which is quite a long time, I think, to be working in mental health.
Well, I say that, you know, I'm me and I work as a psychotherapist. I'm not a hypnotherapist. Yeah, this is my service. This is my life path in this life that I've got. Yes, I've been working, in mental health for that long.
Wow. So tell us a bit about you, where you're from, how long you've been involved with the Hare Krishna family, and you know, your background. Tell.
How are you in mental health and not realize that you're in a cult? How is that possible? How can you be in the mental health business, study psychology, sociology, behavioral science, the way the brain works, the way people are conditioned, the way the thoughts form and thoughts are, you know, turned into action and all of this stuff? How do you not realize, after learning so much about the brain and the human condition and all of these things, that you don't realize that you're in a goddamn Hare Krishna, demon head eating the moon, racist, sexist, child marriage, pedophilia cult with gurus, with people getting shot in the head, kids getting molested and abused, women with domestic abuse, Rupa Manjaris left, right, and center. How the fuck? Hold on. What happened? My computer, hold on.
Right.
I certainly don't think
it's a normal
so anyway.
Conversation, just like we have with anyone else.
You know, when I was a kid, we used to watch Paul McKenna on the TV, hypnotherapy, and it was kind of this kind of weird and wacky thing with the fancy music. So to have
I say that, you know, I'm me and I work as a psychotherapist. I'm not a hypnotherapist. Yeah, this is my service. This is my life path in this life that I've got. Yes, I've been working, in mental health for that long.
Wow. So tell us a bit about you, where you're from, how long you've been involved with the Hare Krishna family, and you know, your background. Tell us a bit about you.
Sure. Yes. So I was born into ISKCON, Krishna consciousness, and that was, you know, a great blessing. Like, you know, it's rare, and I'm ever grateful. You know, when I talk about my own, you know, connection with ISKCON, I always refer to my father, really, because he joined ISKCON before I was born, and you know, first was initiated by Bhagavan, and then obviously he fell, but then, you know, my father was just on a very strong spiritual quest, you know, to find answers to life, and then he came across Prabhupada's book.
How? How are you so brainwashed? Your father was Bhagavan, initiated by Bhagavan, and he fell down, and you see that, and you're mentally screwed up. I mean, obviously you're mentally screwed up. You're born in this cult. You don't know what's going on. You've been mind raped as a child, and now you're in the mental health business, but you can't see. You're unable to see. Is insanity. So his guru fell down. His pure devotee guru, who is this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 fell down, ran off with money and women and whatever. And the disciple, her dad, was like, oh, I guess I'll get another guru. Or, he not smart enough to say, what the fuck? This is stupid. No, sunk cost fallacy. So now his daughter sees that, and she's groomed that no matter what, you stay in this cult. Grooming. Why are you letting some guy? Why is this guy naming your kid? It's freaking weird, man. Can't name your own kid.
Maha, aha, Maha, aha. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Yeah, he joined ISKCON before I was born, and first was initiated by Bhagavan, and then obviously he fell, but then my father was just on a very strong spiritual quest, to find answers to life, and then he came across Prabhupada's book, and then joined at the manor and kind of developed. He got married to my mom, and then and got more serious, and then and then I was born. My spiritual master is Helena Shivam Swami, and so he was heavily involved in. Well, I'm from Coventry, so he was heavily involved in the temple at that time, and so he built up a relationship with my parents and the congregation there at the time. So, and he named me actually when I was born. So my birth name is actually being given by my Guru Maharaj as well. So he named me Chaitanya Priya. And then and it's really has been great, being born into ISKCON. And I didn't go to Gurukul, so I went to normal school, and but also had temple life and Krishna conscious home life. But it was more sort of at the age of 15. I started to read Prabhupada's books and chant of my own accord, of my own choice. So it was around 15 that I started to really, I went through a difficult time actually, personally. And what I turned to were the books that were in my home, which were Prabhupada's books, and chanting. So then
it doesn't sound good. It sounds like something happened she don't want to talk about. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's what it sounds like. It sounds like something happened and she don't want to talk about it. Let me get back over here. She was born into ISKCON, and she don't know life outside of it. She was groomed into this. It's a real shame to see women like her still stuck. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This lady is still a young student of her profession. Like Knitting Cult Lady says, it take a while for things to fall into place. Yeah, I think I hope it does. I really do. I hope it does. I think she does need help. I think this lady needs therapeutic help herself. I think she does. If she's born into this, she does. And when they're born into it, all her friends are there, and more likely, more family members. Yes, and the thing is, and like you could hear her say, "I was born into it, and it was great." It was great being born into it because she's brainwashed, but she discounts. She doesn't even think about all the. She knows there's abuse, child abuse, sexual abuse, domestic abuse, murders, gurus falling down. She knows about Bhagavan. She's got to know about Rameshwar and Harikesh and all of these others. She knows all about all of that stuff. Hey, Jolene, good to see you here. Yeah, I hope it does. It took many of us. Yeah, it took me 2 decades. Absolutely. I hope she can too. Being born into it is tough, but I hope with her education and her mental health background, that she's able to see the truth. I mean, I know it's difficult. Her whole family's in it and everything. I hope she makes it out okay. I hope she makes it out okay. Yeah, you want to be an advocate for mental health, but you're in a cult. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You nail, bing, bing, bing. Yes, you hit. You get it, man. Yeah. How are you an advocate for mental health, and you're in a cult thinking that there's demon head eating the moon and all this weird stuff and chanting and. I mean, come on, man. Just Chaitanya. I know. It's Chaitanya. It's Chaitanya, man. I know. It's you do it, then you'll know. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. Glad you're here. Is she isolated from ISKCON? I don't think so, because she knows about Bhagavan. I mean, she swallowed the wrong pill. Hey, Tim, good to see you. She swallowed the wrong pill. She swallowed the wrong pill. Yeah, absolutely. She got the one. She swallowed the yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba doo. Oh man, I know.
Well, isn't that special?
Okay, a little bit more of her. Let's see what else she
I
did.
would say that was more of like, the real start to my spiritual life of my own volition. And yeah, and I've been interested in psychology, and so I followed that like passion from my heart from a very young age. I've always been interested as a teen.
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's think about this. Let's think about this, okay? Here she is. She's a therapist, right? She's a therapist, and let's say she's got her, she's got her practice, and she's seeing patients, right? Patients coming in and talking to her, and all of a sudden one day, an ex Hare Krishna walks in and goes, "Hey, hi doc, my name is Susie, Susie Smith," and the doc goes, and she goes, "Oh, hi Susie, how are you?" And she's, "Oh, I could been better, I just got out of this cult." And she's like, "Oh, you got out of a cult?" And she's like, "Yeah, I was in the goddamn Hare Krishnas. Oh my God, what a nightmare. You know about those Hare Krishnas? Let me tell you about these goddamn Hare Krishnas. It almost ruined my brain. I'm all fucked up by these Hare Krishnas, man. I can't get this shit out of my head. You got to help me, doc." And she goes, I'm a Hare Krishna. What? You're a Hare Krishna? Ah, and she goes running out of it's insanity. It's insanity. How are you a Hare Krishna? You're supposed to be a doctor. How can you? How can you? I came to you for help, and now you're going to tell me to go chant Hare Krishna? You're going to tell me that I need to go chant more? Oh, come on. Give me a break. It's fucking, I know. It's insanity, man. It's insanity. Yeah, unbeknownst to him, yeah, he is. I know. He doesn't care. He's got no. But the thing is, he's got no clue. You'd think that after a couple years, he would go, hey, he'd be like me. He'd be. I mean, he's basically like me, except he's with a Hare Krishna. I mean, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. He just shows all the bullshit, but then he's like, all right, Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna, everybody. Welcome, Jai Prabhupada. Let's talk about all the trash in Krishna. Let's talk about all the trash in ISKCON. Absolutely. I know. Maybe Sigmund Freud came to her in a dream and said, hey, you're a psychotherapist now. Actually, you're just a psycho. Let's just knock off the therapist. We'll just cut it off at psycho. Yeah, you're a psychotherapist now. So stupid. Okay, let me get to some of these good videos, the Krishna videos that we all have come to know and love. Let's see, where are they here today? What do we got? Let's see what this is. There we go. More brainwashing the kids with food. Brainwashing the kids with prashadam. I would rather you don't feed these people. Let somebody else feed them and take your books and all your Krishna crap and go somewhere else with it. Go feed your own people. Stop trying to groom these people with food. You're just trying to, that's all you're doing. And we know, we know what you're doing. Look, they're trying to talk these girls into being, they're trying to talk these girls into being wives. They're like, any of you girls want to be wives? You know.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare.
They're like, they want us to be wives, but I'm not doing. I'm just here for the food. I'm not marrying any of these guys, especially not that old guy over there that keeps looking at me. You see that old guy looking at me? I don't know. Why are those old fuckers keep looking at us? I'm not marrying any of these old guys. I don't want to marry not one of them. I'm just here for the food. I'm just here for the food. I'm not getting married. No, I'm not getting married. Hey, what happened to Susie? She got married. Oh, she did? Hey, where's Chaitanya Priya? Oh, she got married too. Really? She was only 10. Yeah, well, you know, that Babaji wanted her, so her dad said okay. Her dad said okay. God. Oh my goodness. The Kiwi psychotherapist. I know, it's so stupid. ISKCON weaponizes food. I know, it is. It's just an excuse to groom these kids. And you know what it is? They feel obligated. I'm going to tell you, this is how the human brain works. If these people come in with all this food and they're like, here, take a book, they're going to take a book. They're going to feel obligated to take the goddamn book. I know, plenty. There's plenty right there handing out this food. There's plenty of them right there handing out this food. I'm telling you. These dirty old men are looking at these girls with lust in their eyes. You know they are. They want those wives, man. I'm telling you. I know, he could have, Asura could have been right over there. He could have been right there, man. He could have been running that school. He could have been running that school. Yeah, the way to the brain is through the stomach. Yeah, the way to the kiwi is through the stomach. Hey, way to get that kiwi, man. The way to the kiwi is through the stomach. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's get through some more of these videos. These are fun. Let me see. Let's see, what was this? You know, I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you, I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, why can't they just preach and raise money? Why do you gotta do this stupid shit with the swimming in the river? And hey, we're gonna weigh out these books, sit on the scale, and we're gonna weigh the books, and we're gonna weigh the books, and we're gonna weigh the thing, and I mean. It just seems so stupid. It just seems so stupid. I swear to God. Yeah, some of those samosas are pretty good. I got to admit, man. I miss some of those. I miss some of those samosas. The prashadam at the LA temple was great. I got to admit, it was great. And I don't like admitting it, but I got to admit, I'm going to admit it. The prashadam at the LA temple was good. It was good. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, people got to eat. That's what people got to eat, man. ISKCON Juhu in Mumbai was and always is full of new bhaktas. Easy spotted, yellow pampered dhotis. All they want is a green visa to the USA and a white-skinned wife. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They kind of, it's not discussed really out in the open, but these guys want a young wife. I'm telling you, man. They want a young wife. They do. You can't convince me that they don't. Okay, what else we got? Oh, what is this?
They would take some palm leaves that you've seen, like what we were sitting on at the Gopinath temple, and they would dry those, and they'd take this lekhana, and they'd make marks on it. And then sometimes they would come later with some ink and fill that in with it. This is something very, very special.
That's a pedophile's pen. That's a pedophile's pen. That's the pen of a man who used to rub his hands all over little girls. These two little Davy Dasis, and they were naked. He got them naked, and he gave them a bath, and he rubbed his hands all over them. And that's disgusting. I mean, what the fuck, man? I'm serious. I ain't joking. I don't give a fuck. This is what they're grooming these kids, grooming these people, that this is what you can do when you're a pure devotee. You can just grope and molest little girls. Fucking bullshit. Yeah. This Swami on a swing. The swinging Swami. That's the swinging Swami. The swingingest Swami I ever seen. It's a homegrown ISKCON Jew, brahmachari freak. Oh my God. He's a homegrown swinging Swami. The swinging Swami, man. ISKCON Jew is the second biggest scam center in India after my boy. All of India is a scam center. They are all of them, man. All of them. Yeah, that's why you just like, you go there, man. You don't want to get involved with anything that's going on in Vrindavan or anywhere in India. You don't want it. I'm telling you, man, you don't. You want to just keep to yourself and just like, why? If you're not a devotee, why would you even go there? The only reason I go there is I got a friend that lives there and I want to see him. And otherwise, I wouldn't have anything to do with it anymore. That's it. You sing Swinger Swami. You got the Swimmer Swami and you got the Swinger Swami. It's fucking stupid. I'm telling you, man. This shit is stupid. Okay, so you got the pedophiles pen. We got the pedophiles pen. We got the food. We got the swing. They got the swingers. We got the swingers. What else have we got? Man, we're really doing good. What else? What else we got? Okay, what do we got? Oh, wait, what's this? No, my friend's in Vrindavan. I don't have a friend in Mayapur. I have a friend in Vrindavan. He lives there. He's a Vrijabasi. I met him when I was a Hare Krishna 30 years ago, 25 years ago, 30 years ago when I was a Hare Krishna. I met this guy and we became friends. And he's a Vrijabasi and we're still friends. And I went to visit him last couple of years ago, like 2 years ago. I went to visit him in Vrindavan, and it was fun. But I mean, it's Vrindavan. It's Vrindavan. No conversions were sacrificing common sense or the truth. Absolutely, you're absolutely right, man. Lolita can't say what the fruits of the spirit are because all they do is criticize. Yeah, I tried to get some. I've asked her a few questions and she can't answer anything. She can't answer shit. Okay, here we go. I got through your comments. Because if there's any trolls, I don't want them to think Mike ignores my comments. So more goddamn ISKCON people in poor countries sucking up the money and putting it in their goddamn American bank account. I swear I hate these fuckers so much. I hate these fuckers so much.
I don't know. I used to do festivals anyway. Africa just came in because one was that one devotee who'd been in Africa told me that he had an idea to do.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe this devotee passed away not too long ago. Tribhuvanas. I believe he passed away. I'm not sure. I didn't know him. But again, here they are in Africa, and they're just taking the money, taking poor people's money out of Africa and putting it in their goddamn U.S. bank account so they can go build a friggin' where is it? So they can go build this friggin' thing, something. So they can go build something like this. So they can go build something like this. You're gonna build. They're gonna. They build shit like that around the world, by taking, by doing this, by going into poor countries or wherever they can and setting up a festival, busting a bunch of people around to go beg money. Poor people that don't have anything. Look at it. What do you think they got money? These people.
I saw the potential.
Look at this. I'm going to tell you right now, they're not there to bring clean water. They're not there to bring medicine. They're not there to bring vaccinations or inoculations. They're not there to bring school books or clean clothes or anything that can help these people. They're not there to help these people in any way. They're there to take. They're there to take their money. Take their money and give them a fucking book. And maybe they can get them into their cult where they can exploit their labor. That's all the fuck they want to do. That's it. That's all they want to do. They ain't there doing nothing for these people. They're not doing a goddamn thing for these people. No medicine. No clean water. No clean clothes. They're not building no toilets. They're not building no hospital. They're not building no emergency room. They're not going there with doctors and medicine and taking care of the sick. No, they're there to put up have a parade and collect donations. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. I thought he'd passed away. And he never did anything. What did they do for the African people? Nothing. They're not doing nothing for these people. That's why I say they're scammers. All of them. Like Gorhar, he's not doing nothing for those people. What's he doing for Lolita and Salted Bread and Fat Freddy and Duff Man and all of them? What is he doing for them?
Duffman's pension has been mismanaged. Oh, yeah.
He's not doing anything for them. My views. Okay, yeah, I did a video of her. She's okay, look. She could have mental problems, but if she has mental problems, it's probably caused by this cult. So they're the problem. The cult is the problem. And if the cult is going to say, well, she's crazy, well, you fucking made her crazy. And I don't necessarily think she's crazy. I mean, everybody in ISKCON is a little crazy. It's just it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum, okay? Is she down here on the spectrum? And right here on the spectrum. It's like how much crazy, I mean, how much of the needle are we going to move? How much of the crazy needle is moving? Now, just because she says that she's been abused and she was eating babies on an altar and Jaya Dwaita was having, I don't know, all this stuff, crazy stuff that she says, it sounds crazy. But it sounds crazy that they would shoot a guy in the head in a van. It sounds crazy that they would knock a little kid's teeth out and not get his teeth fixed. It sounds crazy that they would molest little kids on Watsika Avenue, let the guy live there and not do anything about it, and then treat the little girl and the father like they're the problem. That sounds crazy too. I mean, who would believe that? Who would believe that a man and his daughter, a daughter would get molested, and the father goes to the temple about it, and the temple does absolutely nothing. It sticks up for the guy, for the molester. I mean, who would have thought that would happen? So I don't know. Maybe she's crazy. Maybe she's not crazy. But all I know is that she's been harmed. I'll tell you that. She's been harmed. Everybody's been harmed by this cult. Ain't nobody getting out of this cult unharmed. Yeah, he was one of the early devotee. Like he joined like in the 60s. It's really sad it's really sad when they're in it for their whole life and they have nothing and they have nothing and then and it's just sad. Like these Gorahari people they're not getting anything out of this bullshit. Nothing. Nothing. You know, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them. I don't doubt it. You can't trust them at all. That's for sure. You definitely can't trust these people. Okay, let me see what else do I got here? Yeah, permanent PhD. You said it's PhD, permanent head damage. Yep, permanent head damage.
Maha, aha, Maha, aha. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Let's see, what's this one?
These children are growing up in the idyllic surroundings of the Hare Krishna farm at Murwillumbah in northern New South Wales. But they're learning that for followers of their faith elsewhere,
No. These kids growing up on a farm, that is not idyllic. That's not the ideal place for a bunch of kids to grow up on a goddamn farm. It's just not. It's not. It's not. They don't belong on a farm.
there are harsher realities.
What do you know about the Soviet Union? Can you think of anything you know about the Soviet Union, Prahlad? It's cold. It's cold.
It all started in a history lesson. The subject, the Soviet Union and its treatment of Hare Krishnas.
All of devotees have been put in concentration camps and hospitals where they make them a bit crazy.
Yes, absolutely, because you are crazy. Absolutely. They're doing the right thing. They're like, you guys belong in a hospital. I'm sorry. Look, I know it's harsh, but I'm not against it. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm not. Okay? I think Russia's doing the right thing. I think they're doing the right thing, okay? I think they're doing
Not being able to follow a religion of their choice.
Just for chanting Hare Krishna, they get persecuted.
It's not, but see, that's it. They're not following the religion of their choice. You've been brainwashed and you're being groomed. And you're a little child. You don't belong in this farm. You're from Russia. You belong in Moscow or St. Petersburg or wherever the fuck you belong in school so you can grow up and be something. Not in a cult where you're going to be molested and exploited. I'm sorry, man. I'm calling it like it is. I am, man. I'm calling it like it is. You told Hot Lips come get. Is she live? Is she live right now? Let's. If you see someone that's crazy, absolutely.
If you see somebody who's crazy and you don't realize they're crazy, then you're fucking crazy.
Is she live right now? Let's see. She's live right now. Well, it is Krishna Cult Watch, and we have the same background. So let's check it. We've got the same background. We've got the same background. Let's check it out, everybody.
Just like Luciana. So sometimes the Lord is really the best place on earth, the best place in all the universes. With the Lord in the innermost chambers of your heart. Founded by Sri Radha. Oh yeah, she did. She did. She immediately found that place. And whenever I express that name, she immediately found that place. She's immediately there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let's see if there is nobody else is writing anything here anymore. I'm happy that you guys cannot read the comments of Scam. It's not visible in Hare Krishna, Fernando. It's not visible on YouTube, so only in my stream is visible. So that's lucky because he becomes a little bit too nasty, just like Luciana. So sometimes the Lord is really tricky, and he's very arranging. He arranges things. He's always on our side, you know. He's always on our side. Oh. I wanted to delete it. I couldn't. Now I did. Okay. Next verse. See, and that forest, it shines in your heart. You start to know that secluded place, and it is unbelievable to realize that it happens in your heart while it happens in his heart. This is wonderful. This is miraculous. And when you close your eyes, you see that you are living in that golden place with golden floors and golden veins. And everything is golden.
The delusions.
Golden rocks.
The delusions of this person.
Shining lights, diamonds,
she needs
all kinds of
help.
beautiful gems, you know.
She needs real help. She needs real help. This hanging around this Gora Hari guy is turning her brain, what's left of her brain, into mush.
And that same place that you are living inside of it while it's happening in your heart. Nobody can make miracles like this, can give you experiences like this. But God, this is God. This is the kingdom of God. This is what nobody knows. How can you explain the kingdom of God? All those Christians, they think that they live in the kingdom of God. You should hear those testimonies. Poor guys. Poor guys. I'm not somebody who is triggered by them.
It's amazing watching someone have their a mental patient have their delusional episode right on YouTube. It's really kind of fascinating.
Becoming angry or but I feel so much compassion. I think, but come on, guys. And they don't want to be intelligent. They don't want to do research. They don't want to think. You explain something and you immediately, there is somebody I'm going to watch. Who is there? Luciana is back. But I told you, no, forget it. So I continue reading. how do you call that? A shit fly. You're like a shit fly. They also always come back, you know.
There you go.
Go
There's your
and stay at the
Raganuga
shit where you were, you know. You
Is-
don't have to come to my body.
She has the same potty mouth that her guru does. That's what she's learned. That's what she's learned from her guru. That's how she talks to people. Because she's an advanced devotee, so that's how she talks to people. It is. It really is sad. It really is sad, and I hope that she gets. I hope she gets help, and I hope that people out there that are watching it from a different point of view, that are watching it from the point of view that this woman needs help. This is not mental health.
I pray that birth after birth, I may be a clump of grass in the land of Janudvipa, which is worshipped.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think we all had that feeling where we wanted it to be real. We wanted to be on a spiritual path. I mean, I did, and I'm going to tell you, man. I'm going to tell you right now. When I realized that it wasn't, that Tat Vadarjan was a pedophile, and all of my friends were protecting this guy, and that they were all full of shit, and it was all a bunch of shit. And Prophet had an 11-year-old wife. When all of this shit came crashing down on me, and that was a hard thing to deal with. It was hard for me to deal with that. It was difficult, man. I was in it for 20 years, and all of this shit came crashing down. It was like a rug pull. It was like pulling the rug out from under a house of cards. And I like to mix those metaphors. It's like pulling the rug out from under a house of cards, man. And everything fell. And it was hard, man. It was hard. So I know what it's like to be wrapped up in it like this woman is.
By the king of demigods. That would be my joy. You know, staying there, being there for always and always, doesn't matter in what form. You know, a soul is a soul. We are small as an atom. We are a piece of dust, smaller than a piece of dust. We are very small crumble of dust, you know. But it doesn't matter. You're living in a golden area, you know, forever and ever. In the golden land of the golden God. You stay there with the best lover, you know. You feel that spirit, you feel that love, you feel those waves of bhakti.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
You're in love like never before. And it's increasing. You're always getting more.
You know, and this sentimentalism and this show bottle, as Prabhupada would call it, with the crying and all of this stuff, is such bullshit. Because, you know, she was just talking about he was a shit fly, and she's like, fuck you, and all of this bullshit. And if you can't see through that, man, I feel so sorry for you. If you can't see through this shit, I wonder, like, how you get through life. How did you not end up scammed out of your fucking everything? If you can't see that this is such bullshit.
You don't know where it will end, but you trust your Lord. Because there has never been one little moment in which it was not relishable.
Now, I'm not an expert body language person. But when you talk with your eyes closed like that, and she's either in denial or she doesn't want to face the truth. There's something that she doesn't want to see. She doesn't want to. She's. I believe that she is in denial about what she's saying. She can't face what she's saying because she knows it's not true. So she does this with her eyes closed. That's just me. Eyes wide shut. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, I'm telling you, if I agree with you, Ghana, 100%. If somebody could watch this and listen to what she's saying and watch her body language and watch all of this, I think it would be very revealing what they say. There are. Look, I got the same bag. I'm in a room. There are doctors that have seen this type of behavior. This is not unique. There are doctors and mental hospitals that have seen this type of behavior. They know what's going on. This is not a mystery. Yeah, it would be insane living next to her. I'd rather live next to Kramer than I'd rather live next to Kramer than live next to this one. This is nuts.
It's not like a Kundalini thing in which you need to be careful or afraid for what will happen. I cannot imagine that somebody was afraid when the Holy Ghost enters, like with that fisherman. For me, it's difficult to imagine that, because
Absolutely. Look how Tim, you're absolutely right. Look how Gorahari is able to fuck up her life and the salted bread and Fat Freddy and Radhe and all of these people. He's involved in their lives in a way that he has no business being involved in. Causing them problems, causing them anxiety, causing this Radhe. She had to reach out to me. That's how much anxiety she was in. She had to reach out to me. And people get involved with this guy and then they don't want anything to do with him anymore. And he can't understand it. I don't understand why they don't want to come in my class. These motherfuckers, I don't understand why they don't want to come in my class.
Man. You're fucked up. Motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
Maybe they don't want to hear that for 3 hours a night or a day, every day. They have to listen to that. I had a dream. Fuck you. Come into my class. Turn on your goddamn camera. I'm a real asshole, aren't I? Yeah, you are. You're a real fucking asshole, and that's why people don't want to come in your fucking class. You can't understand it? I got it figured out. I understand it completely. I think we all fucking understand why nobody wants to go into your fucking class, and you got 3 fucking yeehaws in there doing this bullshit.
Never experienced one little minute with my Lord, one little second with my Lord, that it was not relishable. There can't be any fear in this communion. This is bliss, eternal bliss. This is a home. This is perfection. Everybody should worship him. So many people also think the kingdom is within, and you don't have to worship a man or a person. The kingdom is within. You just follow a yoga process and because the kingdom is within. Yeah, but about what kind of kingdom actually are you talking? You know, what kind of a kingdom are you talking about? I am talking about the kingdom of God. Who always sent devotees, sons to the world, guides, shepherds to bring you in that kingdom. So I worship my Guru first of all, absolutely. First of all, I worship my Guru Maharaj, and I know why.
Maha,
It's not out of duty, it's not out of shame, it's not out
You like
of
to speak that? I
it's
like to
out of
talk
love.
that.
It's even not out of belief. It's out of deep knowledge because it is really through him, with him, and in him that I found my Lord literally and figuratively.
Yeah, so you can keep worshiping this Gora Hari guy, this Gora hoodie, this dancing douchebag, this friggin' douche dancing little Willie Willie. That's the guy that she worships. That's the guy that she calls Guru Maharaj. That's the guy that she thinks is God's gift to the world and that's taking her back to Godhead, who's giving her mercy, who's doing all. That's what she thinks. You got to tell me that she's not insane. You got to tell me that this woman is not insane. You're going to tell me that these teachings don't cause you to go mentally ill. You're going to tell me she's not psycho, schizophrenic. She thinks God talks to her. She thinks she goes into a trance and God comes and explains the Trinity and explains the this and the that. You know, and she has like a conversation, have a cup of coffee. You know, and say, "Hey God, can I get you anything? Yeah, you know, how about a bologna sandwich? Oh yeah, let me make you a bologna sandwich. Here you go, God. Here's a bologna sandwich. Are you fucking insane? Fucking mentally ill, man. This is what this cult will do to you. This cult will make you fucking insane. It'll make you insane. You talk about mental health. I'm talking about mental health, man. You deal with this cult long enough. You need mental help. You need therapy. You need something. I can't understand why these people don't want to come in my class. Because you're a fucking prick. You're a fucking prick. Nobody wants to be around that. Cussing and yelling, swearing, calling people stupid, idiots, motherfuckers and fucker, and all this shit.
You're a fucker, man.
Bhakti my ass.
You're fucked up.
Suck my
Motherfucker,
dick.
man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
All that shit is drive these people crazy like this woman. She doesn't need to be crazy like this. She could be a normal fucking person. Listening to you and all this stuff and this bhakti crap and this Chaitanya bullshit. Fucking A, man. Yeah, I know. Exactly. This is it. You think this is eternal bliss? This is eternal bliss. This is the goal of life? To be fucking whacked out of your mind? And they're not even real. I know, it's not even real. It's not even real. Yeah, she's closing her eyes because she doesn't want to face what she's saying. It's not real to her. She doesn't want to see it. She's just talking. It's not real. That's when people close their eyes. when people close their eyes when they're talking, it's because they're they're either it's hard to accept the truth. They don't want to see it. Like if you're telling somebody something and it hurts, it's painful. You might close your eyes and go, "Yeah, I had to do this," and you close your eyes, or you're being dishonest and you're just like, well, I did this. You close your eyes. You're not seeing. But I'm not a body language expert, but I just know that people that close their eyes when they're talking like that, there's something going on. There's something going on when they're keep their eyes closed like that. And all I know that's going on is she's nuts. That's what I know. Yes, absolutely. She's forcing herself to believe in the lies, and because that's all she has. It's all she has, and that's part of the mental illness is that she's convinced that she doesn't have anything other than this guy. It's so sad. It's so sad, and he's such an asshole. He's such an asshole for doing this to these people. The kingdom of God is within you is a famous teaching from Jesus, meaning that divine reality, spiritual peace, and connection to God are not physical. Yeah. You would think that Lolita's police officer's son would have her pink slip for psychological, have him picked up for fucking causing it. Family can do that even if there's no self-harm ideations present. Yeah, I would, if she was my mom, I'd say, what's up with this guy? Why is he brainwashing you? How much money are you sending him? The fuck is wrong with you, mom? I wake up, mom. What's wrong with? They keep glazing Prabhupada like he's the second coming of Jesus. Yeah, well, they do. It's a physical, emotional display of ecstasy proves they're narcissists. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. What in God's holy name are you blathering about? Absolutely, man. Has the whole world got crazy?
Crazy! Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Yeah, I know. Quoting Jesus to appear like he's got it all figured out. Like, he'll be like, Chaitanya, you got to hear from the Lord's intimate associates, Chaitanya's intimate associates, one who is showing ecstatic symptoms. He is to be accepted as an advanced devotee of the Lord and an intimate associate of Lord Chaitanya. And that's why Jesus says in Paul, blah, 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 blah. No, Paul has nothing to do with Chaitanya. Those teachings have nothing, but he wants to sound like, yeah, I've got it here. I got a little bit of this. I got a little bit of that. And I got a little bit of this. And you know what? I got some of this too. It's such bullshit. I swear to God. You fake it till you can't fake it no more. Till you can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. You're right. It's like, where's my?
No! I can't take anymore. I've had it with you.
So that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for me. But I want to just tell all the Gorahari people out there, Radhe, Lolita, whoever else is out there. What do we got here? What is she doing? Oh, look. Oh, wait a minute. I can't say goodbye now. Wait, hold on, man. We got Fat Freddy on here.
We go to GH, Gorahari, GH. Yeah. We go to that group, to to those rooms. These are the best rooms. Oh my God, it's so fantastic. It's so fantastic.
The land of the drunk.
Yeah. The land of the pastimes, of the holy name, land of the saints. First of all, land of Guru Maharaj, land of our guide, our shepherd. Without him, forget it, man. Come on, we did not deserve him, Freddy.
Yeah, that's how it is. You know, we Kali Yuga cases. We are so we are so undeserving, and yet this highest mercy, this highest intimacy is only possible in the most sinful Kali Yuga because of the advent of.
You know, sometimes you think that this Fat Freddy here understands something, but you got to remember he's talking to this. He's talking to this knucklehead. He's talking to this knucklehead. He's talking to this knucklehead, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Of Lord Chaitanya, and if some of those devotees stay on the planet, you know, and they keep the line alive and they keep on distributing this vibration, then some people or some devotees who are ready for it, they will be receptive and they will come and go through the process and get purified and become ecstatic as well. You know, then you have the experience that God really exists. You know, it's not just a theological concept. He is he is a personality, but he is not a material personality. You see, sometimes in the Vedas it is described that Krishna is nirguna, and that means literally that he is without qualities, but it means he is without material qualities, but he is full of transcendental qualities, and that is also the meaning of Shri. You know, there's Shri he is full of transcendental qualities, and the highest quality is this devotion, is bhakti. And yeah, if you come in line.
See, you know, I have to say, I have never heard them say anything that I don't already know. I've never heard them say anything that I don't already know. I don't care what they talk about, whether it's Raganuga Bhakti, Chaitanya Leela, Rasa Leela, Bhagavad. It doesn't matter. There's nothing that I've heard. Gorahari, Fat Freddy, Lali. I have not heard them say anything that I haven't already heard 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000 fucking times. I haven't. I just
Of pure ecstatic devotees, then this vibration will transform your consciousness from material consciousness into spiritual transcendental consciousness, and then you are outside of this world, although physically you are in the world, but you are not of this world.
Yeah, Freddy is like one of the main. He's the main flying monkey. Lalita and him are the two main flying monkeys, and they prop each other up all the time. They're constantly giving each other the pep talk.
Anymore, and then you have this emotional states, especially that being drunk. This drunkenness is really it is that intoxicating transcendental energy, and I become always very tired by this being drunk. After a class, I have to lay down and I am knocked out, man.
Wow, that's heavy duty. After listening to Gorahari for 3 hours, he has to go take a nap. He's got to go take a nap. That's too funny. Oh my God, that's too funny.
And I'm just knocked
too.
out.
Me too. Absolutely. It becomes worse and worse, man. Very knocked out, very drunk, yeah. Tired, you know. It's a good sleeping pill, but still he can
You know, that you can have an amorous relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You know? Being a gopi is the highest state of consciousness, is the highest intimacy that you can have with the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Oh, so now we're talking about Ras Leela. We're talking about becoming a 12-year-old girl and having sex with God. Oh, here we go.
Srimati Radharani is the topmost gopi. You know, she's also a left-wing gopi. That means she has temperament. You know, she can be also very angry at Krishna, and then you have also the right-wing gopis. They are always very submissive. Easygoing. They will never angry at Krishna. They are very.
All right, I'm done with this bullshit. Hello, I'm doubled up. All right. Here I'm back. I'm back in the saddle. I'm back in the saddle. Here, let me do this. Bing. Okay. Those who lie. Yeah, I mean it's not like every lying you close your eye, you're lying. But there's definitely something going on. There's definitely a tell. It's something she doesn't want to face. It's either she doesn't want to face the truth. She knows the truth and she can't face it, so she's closing her eyes, or she knows it's a lie and she can't face the lie, so she's closing her eyes. She's contemplating the gravity of the dishonesty. Something's going on. I'm telling you, something's going on. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Something's going on there. I mean, look, there we go. The insanity of these two. The insanity of these two, man. I can't. I just can't.
No! I can't take anymore. I've had it with you.
Okay, so where was I? Back. Okay, all you Gaur Hari followers that have been watching and that are watching on the replay, I just want to say you can get out. You can leave. You can get out. You can just
walk away. There has been too much violence, too much pain. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror. Just walk away.
Tell Freddie, I don't want to fuck God. I don't sex it up with my father. I know it's this is too much, man. They don't. Yeah, can you see Freddie dressed up as a gopi? Can you see that? Could you see this face as a gopi with the gopi dots and a sari and the whole thing? I know it's 15th century made up porn for boner worshipping pervs. It is. It's maha. Aha. So stupid.
Maha. Aha. Maha. Aha. You like to speak that? I like to talk that.
Yeah, I think she's lying to herself. I think she's lying to herself because she knows it's not real. She knows it's not real. Alabama love story. That's funny. That's a good one. That's funny. So just walk away. If you can walk away, remember.
If you see somebody who's crazy and you don't realize they're crazy, then you're fucking crazy.
Okay. Just remember that. And also, once you leave this cult,
I deserve good things.
You deserve
I am
good
entitled
things.
to my share of
You're
happiness.
entitled to your share of
I
happiness.
refuse to beat myself up. I am an attractive person. I am fun to be with. I'm going to do a terrific show today. And I'm going to help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Freddie's prison shirt. Yeah, Freddie's prison shirt. Okay, so all you Gaur Hari followers out there, please come to your senses. Come in and let us know what you think. Really, we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want your honest. We want your honest thoughts. We want some of your honest thoughts. And so I want to thank everybody for. I want to thank everybody today. Ghana, it's good to see you again. Good to see you here. Fake Human, Duke of Squirrels, of course. AJ, Scam, Lochan, Eliana, Rafal, Duke of Squirrels again, and Duke again and again, and Scam again, and just everybody that came in today. Trey Martin, I think, was here, and Tim, and I can't even remember. Black Tornado. I always forget you, Black Tornado. I'm sorry if I forget you. I'm going to say you again because I always forget. Black Tornado. And then I don't know who else. Jenna Morton and Joe Lynn. How can I forget those two, man? Jenna and Joe Lynn and Tim, and I don't know who else was here. Look up, Guru Ma. Thanks for coming back, Guru Ma. It's always good to see you here. So, hey, I want to thank all of you. Everybody, please like, share, and subscribe. And everybody have a great day, great night, great morning, great afternoon, great evening. If you're hungry, have a great brunch. Everybody have some great luck. Please stay out of a cult. Thanks for coming by. Everybody, it's so much fun. I had such a blast with everybody. And now's the time when you get to see me. Don't click off yet, because now is when you get to see me as a Hare Krishna. Please come back, all you people that left. Please come back, because you can get to see me as a Hare Krishna. Now's my time to be to want all the attention. I want all the attention. Everybody, look at me, look at me. No, if you want to, this is when you get to see me as a Hare Krishna. Thanks, everybody.
Deaf man's pension has been mismanaged. Oh yeah!
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
He didn't have that dream. I did.
I do not avoid women, Mandrake, but I do deny them my essence.
Are we clear? Yes, sir. Are we clear?
Is the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Unga!